the east, the west, the north, the ladies. It's all about the ladies. Down the sidewalk, see the ladies in the east, the west, the north. Most of the best women you ever saw. Ooh, thinking of the right approach to make. Gotta be careful of the steps I'm supposed to take. I'm a lover, I don't need no heart to break. No, no, no. Said we move to the country from the right, and I said, baby, be mine tonight. I have other shorties I choose. And if you so desire, we can do this. I got my keys, let's move, let's slide. And I got the ride with the leather inside. Yes, I got your good, good loving in mind. Just if I give it to you right. Just if I give it, just if I give it, just if I give it, just if I give it to you right. Oh, give it to you right. Grab and burn it. Just if I give it, just if I give it. Step up in the waking up to the sunlight with a beautiful lady by my side, wishing our bodies could collide. Running true, baby, you, when your body girl pop and feed me, make me wanna express my feeling. It's a pity I'm daydreaming about you. Someone over the touch from her right, and I said, baby, be mine tonight. Out of all the shorties, I chose you. And if you so desire, we can do it. I got my key, let's go, let's slide. And I got my ride, like a loving inside. Got your good, good loving tonight. Christopher, giving it to you right. Ooh, yeah. Oh, my love,
You know what? Let me be a quick jerk before I go back to the reggae. And I hope my mic is working. I don't see my little birdie jumping up and down, and nobody's here yet, so I really don't care. In a few months, maybe years, I'm gonna have to sit inside a big old office and property manage, right? Because that's what the goal is for my family. I need to be the property manager slash super slash engineer on site. And that's an easy job for me, you know. I ain't gotta pay no bills. And whatever money comes to me stays with me, and I do what I will with it. And well, there'll be a home for me free of charge. Plus what I build. And I'm only asking for a portion, right? So what I'm asking for is the acre, but I need the acre and the ability to free build. So that's what my asking is to be the particular manager. But I already know or have the ideas of how I'm going to structure the tiny home and put that into the container home all at the same time. So I still have my blueprints. I got my big old digital book. I went to school for these type of things. So it's just a matter of proportions right as far as the structure is concerned. Internal design, well, I date somebody who does that. So I'll be really good when it comes to that. But man, listen, sooner or later, I'll be out of the market of working for other people. And I fully intend. So I have a 5-year plan when it comes to this YouTube stuff. But I fully intend to bring in and just build an off-site studio for whatever's to come for broadcasting, podcasting, and YouTubing and whatever it is. It is that time. These are my goals. I don't know if I'm gonna come out here and ask for some contributions, donations. I don't want no controversy. But truth is, I put a lot of money into building what I have now, and I'm gonna continue to do that. I just hope that this place is actually still here and valuable, or that we all go to some place that's valuable or just as good. But I don't even know if my microphone is working. My headphones say they on, but you know what? Hold on. Oh, now we good. Microphone says good, so it's good. But yeah, so that's my goal. That's my plan. But I'm about to get full approval and authority to build my greenhouses. Now that my minor projects have been seen, funding is fully applicable for what I'm about to do. So I need y'all to understand that my minor aquaponics setup is going to allow me or afforded me the privilege to now have the opportunity to have a major operation, not just with aquaponics, but with, hydroponics, um, and regular gardening. So I'm going to look into this endeavor. I said endeavor. I was reading the chat, that's why I said endeavor. But I'm going to look into this endeavor with a different site than I had before. So that's my main goal right now, which is good. I look at how things are going. Kevin Samuels put out an Edith last night. He's looking for editors. I does editing, like I can do this stuff, man. But I want to give a shout out to Troll Father and the rest of them. Kevin Samuels is looking for an editor. I don't have the tools that y'all have. Shout out to Cyber Dawn. I don't have y'all tools, but I'm pretty sure I can capture them audios and clips that y'all need, and we could just paradigm the business however you need it. But I don't think brothers like that is gonna sit on the business. So some square from nowhere who has nothing to do with YouTube, who was just trying to get himself in, is gonna grab that opportunity, and we are right here. We are prime. We are seasoned when it comes to editing, creating videos, and manipulating media. And that's something we really need to learn how to do, man. We need to learn how to manipulate our media. And until then, our media will be manipulated against us. We're gonna always be the victim because we don't control the narrative. Still working. Wow. By your side. You wonder how I work from home. This is it right here. Please do thank I gotta find this whole thing. I'm feeling lonely. Y'all gotta give me a minute while I finish up work. I got a quota to reach. So I got a quota to reach. I need to reach my quota, which means, you know, a few more emails and sales to reach. But sales are easy. Emails are hard. Let me just be a jerk about that. Now, I have preset emails. So if you're smart, you work in the corporate world, you have preset emails, especially if you do repetitive things monthly, yearly, quarterly, or whatever it is. But when it takes that little bit of effort for you to reach out to the customer with something a little bit more caring, then you should be good. Why did that pop up just now? I didn't see it pop up anyway. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. The meeting is tomorrow. All right. Yeah. So this is what we do. Please make sure you have notes for the day. And that's clear. Yeah. We ain't worried about that. Uh, it is all politics um, and business in my world. And that's why I understand where Kevin Samuels will come from. And I don't, yes, ooh, did I, damn, you know what? Did that shit transfer to my iCloud? I don't even know if I'm right for wanting to find this in my iCloud, but it happened last night, and I think I need to. Yeah. Okay. Y'all gonna run from this. Now everybody going.
You owe me an apology, and you owe every other woman an apology, including your mother, who was a single mother after your father died. You have lost your mind, and you know that you don't do this shit. You come on there talking about you're Saint Michael, but then you come and you fucking attack the most vulnerable people, and then you expect me to not sit up here and stick pins in your ass?
Sticking pins in his ass? That's some bullshit. I ain't with the whole pins in the booty. That ain't my thing. That's weird. Hey brother, I feel for you, my man. I was just as mad as you.
Anyway, like I was saying, Mike, the only thing that happened is a goddamn nigger that don't know how to fucking appreciate anything, which was why you got locked up in the first place. You have decent people allow you in their presence, and look at the fucking shit that you do. Just to let y'all know, this man will go down in history as the worst scourge of fucking society. You meet up with people in real life just to come online and try to sneak this them. You know what, Mike? This ain't got nothing to do with whether or not it's a good woman. It's about you. You ain't shit. The things that you do are horrible and fucking disgusting.
Damn, I ain't get a
Who
good
are you
copy.
doing that for, Mike? Did I ask you to go live and talk about that, people? Or big nosed people? No. Why are you doing all this shit that doesn't mean anything? Why are you wasting everybody's time? Coming online doing stupid shit because you bored and fucking miserable. And you choosing to be that. You're choosing to be miserable right now. You were welcomed into a fucking loving family, and look at what you did, Mike. You stupid ass. You know that? You hurt people that give a fuck about you. That's why you ain't shit. You keep talking about a good quality woman. You don't deserve a woman that's a good quality woman either on the outside or the inside. You deserve exactly what the fuck you're getting right now, which is your asshole handed to you.
Yo.
You should appreciate somebody giving a fuck about you, Mike. And you know what? The fact that I'm seeing you cry right now, nigga, you know what? My fucking ancestors gonna fuck you up. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve a woman that gives a fuck about you.
So kiss my ass, monkey. You think I'm gonna ever give you the opportunity to do this shit to me again? Put a ring on it, monkey. Put a ring on it, I might think about it. You fucking asshole. You better think about what you're trying to do to me.
Oh shit. That was actually the commercial that came on after that video. That is fucking hilarious. Alright, what was I listening to before we turned into I was fucking with Slap on one device, but I had something else popping. Oh my god, what did I miss? Oh, I'm still going. She has commercials because you niggas are whatever.
But I just basically said how I felt.
God.
I said what I was
Sloppy
passionate
ass.
about, and that's the only thing I could do.
Sure. Let's hear the bullshit.
So I don't think that this is one of my best lives. So I think I may take this down. I don't know.
Ooh, I might have to go record this.
I don't know. I wish I could say a lot
If she
more,
says she got to take it down, that means they was over there being
but I feel like it's an
a
honest
hate group to black men.
wasting a lot of time, and that's just something that
I tell you what, let me rewind this shit. Let me rewind it.
Black women have stuck up for me.
I'm trying to have peace with Lolo and Lee. Damn! Why? Try to have peace. Try to have peace.
Have definitely, been supportive and very sweet to me, but in the everyday, like you said, we don't stay on code like that. So that's why I don't
What
think
code?
We're
If your code is white supremacy, you can't stay on code as black people together. Let me stop this shit. They're talking about staying on code. If your code is to leave Blackistan and be on code with white supremacy, you will never be on code with each other because the code doesn't adhere to you. What the?
Okay, so then this Lolo or Mrs. Lolo, you are now able to come into the panel and share your piece. Hey, sis. Is it Friday yet? Nope, but go ahead.
No, it's Tuesday, unfortunately. I just want to hop up here real quick because I saw your title and I was like, wait, what's going on? I'm sorry, I've been multitasking around my house. I've been getting bits and pieces of the live. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the whole Bitter Betties. Who are the Bitter Betties? Who are we specifically talking about here?
Oh, we just have too many fake divested women. They're bitter. They like to hop from channel to channel and just start some shit, as usual. They clap on being divested, but then they turn around and go back to Naperville. As if we don't notice.
I just think, don't always say fuck niggas get money. I just think that, I don't even know if I want to use certain acronyms anymore. I'm just going to say as a black woman centered space that black women who are on this journey to be black women centered I think we should stay being black woman centered, right? So all of this energy, all of this time, it's a waste. It's a waste talking about, I won't say talking about it, but it's a waste putting energy into what worthless people think.
Yeah.
I do believe in knowing your enemy, right? So I do think certain conversations need to be had just to kind of know what you're dealing with and knowing how to prepare for these types of people, aka in Blackistan. But at the same time, just trying not to internalize it because this whole thing of, I know some people are talking about allies and all this stuff, and look, just do what works for you. You have to be sovereign and maneuver in this world. just do what works for you. If it works for you to have an ally, cool. If it doesn't, cool. If your ally's black, white, Asian, who cares? You know what I mean? Everything is quid pro quo, right? So reciprocity, right? So how are you going to be a part of this space if you're not constantly looking for reciprocity even from your own, right? So if something doesn't benefit you, leave it alone.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
Leave it alone.
Right.
If it's not beneficial, leave it alone. Um,
I think that's why I don't argue with Lolo. I don't got no beef, no smoke. We actually came together on some other bullshit. And at that point in time, I just said, Shorty gotta live her life. She ain't my cup of tea. Whatever she preaching, she preaching. Same as Shorty from the video I did yesterday regarding Dookie Ducky Dot, whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I don't have no smoke for these divestment chicks. I just will tell these other chicks who are listening to them to ask them to provide credentials. You feel me? You don't want an ugly chick who does not have opportunity telling you that you don't have opportunity inside your community. You don't want somebody who is already mentally destroyed or mentally disturbed giving you mental guidance and therapeutic advice on how to guide yourself amongst the adults. Like, vet who's giving you advice, vet who's giving you suggestions, and make sure that you're taking qualified information. I got banned off of Instagram for checking Oprah for giving marital advice. Sorry, you're not married, no advice. That's just how it works. So that's how I felt about the situation. Let me see if I could cut the niggas off. That's how I felt about the situation when it came to that. And I paid my consequences, but let's see what else they had to say.
I think this kind of obsession with trying to get black women are obsessed with getting everybody to like them, to want them, to be friends with them. It's really, really sick because there's a level of self-confidence that's lacking, right? So I think when you really focus on yourself and your own journey and what you want and what you want to accomplish, all those other things are very frivolous things. They just kind of fall by wayside. And I think that the attention should be on Black women being Black women centered and excelling and improving in whatever we're doing and not focus on, trying to change the minds because I'm past the point of I'm not trying to change or fix any grown ass person, right? So when I talk to mammies, when I talk to Blackistan, when I have these conversations with these worthless people, it's not because I want to try to change their mind, but it's so I can know, right? To know thy enemies, to know themselves. I can know how they think the way they think and how it's going to affect me. Because even though I think they're worthless, they still have an effect on society. Right? We know that nannies are the loudest voice. We know that Black men, by and large, go into the public square and tell everybody how much they hate Black women. So we need to know how these people think, how these people move in order to counteract it and not just become emotional and get upset. And it's like, okay, now that I know you feel like this, now that I know you practice this.
And I usually push back because in the public square, I find Black men praising Black women. I find your select few, but if you're gonna point out the select few that have this disdain and vitriol towards Black women, then we have to point out your select few. And you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, if that's not you and that's not me, they're inconsequential. They're just hurt people trying to find more hurt people. And I'm not going to take on their energy. I might hit them, but I'll know from listening to them how not to hurt someone else or how to be more caring, understanding, and you know, if I have to let down someone, let them down from a place of care as opposed to a place of destruction. And I think that's where we're finding our problem. I think that's where society is finding themselves in a bind, and we're fighting each other as opposed to just minding our own business.
Does this fall under racism, oppression? How do we become a protected class? How do we gather this information and take it to our senators and our governors and say, hey, these things that are happening towards Black women are inhumane? And are there laws that are protecting us? And moving forward and actually being proactive. So I think that's my focus. I can't say what everybody else's focuses are on, but that's my focus.
No, it makes sense. That's why I said that's why I titled it that way. Like at this point, we just gotta make rules for ourselves. Like I think with Black women, we have this, like you said, we have this thing where we have to save everybody. No, everybody can't be saved. Like you literally can tell them whatever they want to do, or you can tell them whatever, but it's up to you to follow through. And if they do, they do, and they don't. And that's how it should be at this point. And so that's why I wanted to bring this to let people know, listen, I'm on a journey here with my platform. Either you're with me and you're for me, or you're against me. Either way, hey, it is what it is. But this channel is not for you. This platform is not for you. It's just not. I don't have time to sit here and babysit. I don't. Like if at this point, if you see everything that's going on right now, um, if you see everything that's going on right now, um, and you still continue to deal with the things that we deal with, then it's on you. So I'm not gonna let these people stress me out. I'll be damned. But you're absolutely right. And I think Black women, we just need to get out of that. We need to save everybody. No, just do for self. Just do for self. And once we do for self, everything will fall into place. We have a journey, and everyone's journey is different. Some may be similar, but every journey is different, depending on who you go with. And I think we just need to go with our journey and just do what we need to do. But you're absolutely right. Um, because this investment journey or leveling up journey, whichever you want to, however you want to put it, it's going to get big. It's going to get bigger. There's a lot of people that's going to fall along the way, but that's just what it is. It's just a part of life. Like you have to get rid of certain things in order to grow and do better. And at this point, people just have to learn the hard way. And I want to bring you guys attention to this as well. So literally, I saw this, I believe.
When you say that people are going to have to find out the hard way, did that encompass your people? Oh, let me not send this email because I did not attach the attachment. Hold on, y'all, before I go into my soliloquy. Uh, Shout out to Mo for that one this morning. She's like, hold on, before you go into your soliloquy. I was like, oh, shit. G-check. That was a Kevin Samuel smack. All right, that is attached. I got way too many fucking. Yeah, let me slap that extra fly up on there. Oh man, I forgot what she was saying. Ah, she done took down the video. That's crazy. You know what I found disturbing? YouTube will still pay them for that video when the super chats. Wait a minute. If you take down my channel and my videos, you ain't gonna pay me. Yo, YouTube stole like 500 from a nigga, like in one swoop. Channel was popping, they just took it. However, this hate speech from this hate group is saddening, that it's allowed to be promoted and subjected and they're allowed to get paid, but I guess it's retribution for what is being done from other male channels pages that they continuously flag and make sure that they don't make money live on YouTube. I often wonder if you had to face the same consequences, would you do the same actions? See, because we gotta face consequences. Like there's consequences to our actions. When I do something, I know A, B, and C is the consequences. But I don't think some of these people understand that. I don't think they see consequence. I don't think they see action reaction. I don't think they understood that part of school. And I don't want to be offensive. I'm just letting you know. What goes around comes all the way back around. So I don't know. I guess we need to figure something out when it comes to the dynamic of our community. Hold on one second. Let me yeah, my shit is on some whole other shit right now. I'm missing all kind of bullshit. Oh, I gotta download a whole bunch of apps. Get my finances back in order. I'm coming over tonight. I'm feeling lonely. I wanna hold you in my arms, girl. I love you to treat you right. Yes, I'm coming over tonight. I need you, baby. Make love all night. Is that alright? I'm so crazy about you. I can't wait to embrace you, girl. Take you to a fantasy world. We don't need no diamonds and pearls. I want to give you some loving, girl. In a night like this when it's raining, none of us will be complaining. Intensity will be like the same on the way next day. I'm coming over tonight. I'm feeling lonely. I'm lonely, baby. I wanna hold you in my arms, girl. I just want you tonight. Listen, baby, over tonight. I need you, baby. Make the love all night. Is that alright? I'm so crazy, crazy about you. If home alone is not for me, I'm not another princess yesterday. I need to see her frequently. Loving on the sea. As the quarter has ended, now is bonus time, and I am so fucking behind right now. So Darren's in business and other people are in business, and every year you calculate the business you made against the business you are making. Some people will call that being in the red. Yeah, I'm in the red bag. Last year I made at this time 1.25 million at whole business total. This year I'm at like 750,000. But let's look at the world now and the dynamic of it. Things are changing. So, and everybody's now starting to slightly open up. The business is different. If businesses are closed, businesses are not spending money, and that's got to be hard. So people who have their business based on people staying at home, oh man, they must be popping right now. Oh, I wish I was in that industry, but I'm not. I'm in the comfort industry. I'm gonna call it that. Comfortability and hospitality, sort of like being a bellhop or flipping a burger. All the same thing. Customer relations, customer service, and then service. Commissions based on as much service as you can provide. I mean, you can structure, anybody can do this. It's not like a hard thing. It's just this year has to be one of the worst years ever. I know I could have closed extra deals this year, but nobody's spending money right now because, well, you look at if I had to service 32 McDonald's, how much money they lost, or Subways, you know what I mean? Like if you quarantine and you close these restaurants down, how can I service them? There is no service to be provided because nothing is being used. I can't clean your alcohol machine and your bed cleaning machine. I can't clean your air conditioner. I can't clean your freezer. You know what I mean, D-Thought? Because it's really not being used. There's nothing to do for service people. The scraps and bones is what people are living off of. This this is the hustle economy. And I fear it's gonna get worse, but the hustle gotta be, you know, your hustle gotta be raw. I was thinking about making masks with my snake logo. You know what? The hustle gotta be raw. I need stacks on deals. I can't play with y'all on these little things no more. You know? And it's not to knock it, but you wanna make $1,000 to $2,000 a sale. And you wanna make 5 to 6 of those a day. That's how you're gonna sustain yourself. And it ain't gotta be like one person. It could be a conglomerate company. But you gotta think, and we gotta think big. We gotta promote big. My vision is different. I don't even have a 1 year plan. What's gonna happen next year? Like I got a 5 year agenda in front of me, and I fully intend to complete this shit, be it live or dead, because I'm gonna be able to complete this dead. What I start ain't gonna be able to be stopped, because I ain't gonna be the proprietors of it, just the initiate. I might be talking overheads, you know. Shout out to Fabulous, man. He said he had to dumb down his raps. And I can understand that. Sometimes you gotta dumb down yourself to talk to folks. But either way, y'all enjoy yourselves. I gotta charge up my goddamn iPad and get ready for another business call. Y'all dealing y'all deals, y'all business, how y'all business, man. I hope y'all progress. Let me turn myself up because we done. I'm just here to wish you the best in life. The way you move it, never get to nowhere. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. When you're going, never taking away. So I just want you to be prepared. Cause you're now tell me it's a money thing. When you talk about pretty woman like you, could I get anything? How you supposed to search for your king? When you're addicted, you see the money in your time. You tell me why you spread your wing. You're not listening already when she talk about this thing. You're not frightened to see what this scary gonna bring. Come my dear, you know why you feel this thing. The way you're moving, never get to nowhere. But tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Where you going, never taking away. So I just want you to be prepared. When judgment comes, I guess it's not the life you chose. Your legs broken and never grow. Something like the mother. Panic papa like so many roads. That's why it hurt me hard to see a panic corner and rose. They must throw your dollar bills to take out your rose. You wonder why no one's there to sing your rose. I guess it's just how it goes. Living your life like your last girl, I suppose. The way you move it, never get to nowhere. But tomorrow's another day. Yeah, tomorrow's another day.